Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Wordle with Art. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel. What are we going to be entering for today? As you can see, while it lands, you can take notice of a new backdrop. I decided to, oh, look how appropriate. I decided to swap out the one with the Earth, which I think lasted for about a week. And you couldn't have asked for a better word for today, ionic bonds. And of course, behind me, we've got the periodic table of elements. Many of which form ionic bonds. So that's a good one. Again, I might have put it in, and one of you may have given that to me. So if you did, you certainly know who you are, and I certainly appreciate it. It's a nice one. We had ionic, by the way. Oh, I don't know, maybe like last month or something. So it's going to be absolutely impossible for me to get this in a one or a two, and bonds is plural. So yeah, but that's okay. We'll try to get a three or a four. And let's take a look here. I mean, bonds is pretty good on its own. And then we have the O completely duplicated in the second position. That's not too ideal. Oh, man. And then to add insult to injury, the ends are perfectly duplicated in the same position. That won't get us new information. And just to add a tiny bit of additional salt to the wounds, you get, duplicate eyes. At least they're in complementary positions. So if there is one, we should be able to hunt it down. So there you have it. Ionic bonds is going to be today's entry. It's going to be a challenging one. But, we'll do our best as we always do, right, guys? So let's dismiss this. Let's go to Wordle, and let's just transition over. And I actually decided to put Wordle in the dark theme. So I hope you like that. If you prefer it when it's white, let me know, and I'll change it. All right, so here we go. Ionic. Bam. Got me an O, okay, so obviously the next one is going to also be yellow. And we got a D. All right, so that is not half bad. That is not half bad, is it? All right. Now, it could begin with D. I don't recall a D word recently. Drool comes to mind. Okay, I would probably drool if I were to get this correct. It's definitely a bit risky, though. All right, it's definitely a bit risky. Although, is it? I mean, actually, it's pretty darn good if you think about it, because it'll also test out to see if there is an additional O. So I actually really think it's quite good. Now, it could also be droop, okay, to be fair. And this, of course, is just on the whim that it even is a DR word, right? But I don't think it's a horrible way to start. So let's go with drool. That wasn't too bad, okay? That wasn't terrible. It did lock in the O. There's only one. And we got an R to boot. Now, where are we going to set these guys up? That's the question. Where are we going to set these guys up? That D and R combination. Let's think about that. Well, could we begin with an R? Okay, let's try something like ORD. Now, I think we've had fjord, okay? I think we've had fjord, so I'm not going to put that in, even though that would fit. Let's see what else we could get in here. If it's an ORD word. Sword? No, we lost the S. ORD, who are you? Let's see, ORD. I'm just testing out, okay, AP, ORD, a toward, a forward, doesn't look good. I don't see anything with the W, nor the T, the Y, no. All right. Yeah, it's funny. The only one that really seems reasonable there was the fjord. I can almost remember when I created that 500 word Wordle kind of like special. I had to type in all 500 of those words. So, I kind of have a pretty good recollection of some of them. I could have sworn fjord was in there. All right. So it kind of tells me that this is not quite the right approach. Yeah, I don't think this is the right approach. Um, no. So we are going to dismiss this, and it certainly wouldn't be ODR, okay? So that means that we basically have an R and a D straddling it on opposite sides. They're straddling it on opposite sides. We can start with R here. And if that were the case, well, let's then in that case try a D here. And then if that doesn't work, we'll slide it over. Putting the D there does not look right. Although that's kind of funny. You could spell out road as in Rhode Island, but I don't think road itself is a word. If any of you come from Rhode Island, I would like to know. The island is pretty obvious, but who's the road? It sounds like it was a person. So if you're good on your Rhode Island history, tell me where or what the road part of that state is. It's directly below me, so I'm kind of annoyed that I don't know, but please tell me. All right, so it's not road, and I don't see anything else here that would make any sense. So let's slide the D over. And now what do we have? We've got, whoa, sorry about that sound. We've got, again, nothing looks good there. No, nothing looks good. So what does that mean? It means that we are not, okay, now we're going to probably go like this type of a scenario. Oh, a door. Oh, a door. A door. Okay, I'm going to be very careful now. Let's make sure that I didn't screw that up. No, I don't think I did. Please give me a door. Yes, you gave me a door. I'm very happy about that. Not bad, huh, guys? Okay, oh, much better than yesterday. Yesterday was a very bad solve. I discovered at the last minute when I was doing my Scoredle analysis, that I had overridden the A. And funny thing is, I had thought beach was a bad guess. Beach was a great guess. It got it down to the 3, but then I overrode the A unnecessarily with cheap. Okay, I feel a lot better today, okay? We have exactly 4 weeks worth of good solves. I don't know if any of them have been a 6. Probably one of them was. And we just, got our 4 bar up a little bit more. And I'm happy about that. Now, I think this was, I have to kind of give myself a little bit of a pat on the back. I think that was absolutely brilliantly played. I really do. And you know me, guys, I'm always one to, punch first if I make a stupid mistake. But here I am going to give myself a little bit of, I'm going to give myself a little bit of gratification here because, wow, that worked out great. Now, I will be interested to see how many other guesses there were, but I think I kind of nailed it with a door. That was awesome. Again, it couldn't have been a door because we lost the N. Okay, now you know I'm going to predict Scoredle. SLATE, the E is locked in, and the A is out of position. Oh, that's a good one. I don't know that scenario, I don't think. What it does when the A is not in position and the E is locked in. I'm not sure what its follow-up word is. Yeah, I just don't know what that would be. And that's okay. So the question is, how quickly will it get it? It'll go slate, of course, and then I think it'll probably need 4 steps like me. That will be my guess. But unfortunately, guys, today I'm going to disappoint you. I'm not going to be able to give you its path. That would be pretty close to impossible. So, yeah, there we go. I'm very happy with that. Let's go ahead and check to see if Scoredle did get it in 4, and we'll also learn what it likes to do with a yellow A and a green E. So Scoredle is what we are going to look at next. And bam, there it is. So the solution today was a door, which I absolutely adore. I thought that was really well played. We did ionic bonds. We had no chance whatsoever with those two of getting even it in 2 guesses. And then we went, of course, with drool. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's even telling me the next best guess would be drool. So I am very happy about that. Yeah, Scoredle definitely has a propensity, guys, if you've noticed, for doubling up on certain letters. It really likes to make sure that there isn't an extra one. And I guess, if there is, it really helps it solve it. And then the next best guess was fjord after drool. And we had considered that. We had considered that. And of course, we know that the answer was a door at this point. Oh, I only had it down to those two. That's funny. Ah, shoot. So I did not get the prediction correct. It got it in 3. Slate range a door. Darn it. Okay. Well, it's not the end of the world. I still feel like I did a good solve today. And yeah, yellow A, green E, it goes with range, which actually is a spectacular word to use, I have to admit. Now, if I had known that it was range, would I have gone with a door? That's a good one. I mean, it probably does seem like it got rid of almost all the possible letters. Yeah, what else is really left? It's just going to unscramble the A and the R, put them in the right positions, and it can go with a door. And I wonder if it knows that the final word that it guesses. So in other words, guys, when it's down to this final guess with a door, and let's suppose it has a bunch of other kind of like, as I like to call them, funny words, those really, really exotic words, does it know to then simply pick a door as one of the solutions from Wordle rather than a crazy word? My gut tells me yes. So in other words, it's not like, it's basically just saying that it has some other words in mind, but it's going straight to a door because that's the actual Wordle solution. All right, so there you have it, guys. That took a little bit of a longer solve. I'm going to think that was about 4 to 5 minutes, but it was worth it. I think you'd agree. It pays to really just sort of be calm and think it through and not make any really dumb mistakes like I did yesterday. And yeah, and it also, I thought this is great. And then it also paid to remember, yeah, again, I'm pretty sure we had fjord, so I don't really consider that too lucky. I definitely was considering it. I'll look into that to see if we had it. I can certainly look into that if we had it. But you guys can also, if you want, play my 500-word video. I'll put that in the link right at the end here, and you can play it and enjoy the nice music that sort of has the words dancing to the beat of the music, and then you can see if fjord pops up. So there you have it, guys, and I would be gratefully appreciative if you would kindly. You guys are awesome at leaving comments. I do my best to love every single one of them and give you some nice personal feedback. In addition to that, be always sure to hit the like button. And above all, if you're one of those folks who has been visiting for a while but might have just accidentally forgot to hit the subscribe button, please do so. It would make me ever so grateful. I feel like I've been stuck at like 4,200 for years, even though I've only had the channel for about a year and a half. It's kind of somewhat disheartening when you just see it kind of like literally stuck there, for months. And, I feel like it would be, I feel like it would be just awesome if we could get this channel up to even 5,000 at some point. Would make me incredibly happy. So if you are stopping by on a daily basis but forgot to hit subscribe, please do so. And if you're here for the first time or have just recently found my channel, again, please be so kind as to hit the subscribe button. It would really make my day. And with that in mind, guys, as always, be sure to give me your path to victory. And of course, I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow with yet another edition of Wordle with Art.